What is going on, everybody? It is Ark here. Today I'm bringing you another video. This is day 2 of 365 days of uploading straight. I know it's going to be a tough one to do. It's going to be a tough challenge to do. 365 days, that is a lot of days, everybody. But I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be grinding out videos. Today I'm telling you a little story. I'm sorry this video is going up so late. I've been kind of busy, you know. I was at the gym for like a little while today. And I was also making plans and scheduling out other videos that I want to make. So I'm going to try to make 2 videos tonight. So I'm always ahead of schedule. But yeah, today is a little story. I haven't really had a sit down and story video in a while. So that's what I'm going to do today. And this one actually happened pretty recently. I was with my boy Jake. Jake, if you're watching this, shout out to you. Basically, this is, I know I titled the video really clickbaity. I almost died, or I could have died, or something along those lines. That's because it actually could have happened. I actually could have almost died. The fact that was even possible is kind of scary to me. It's kind of sketchy, but basically, let's just start from square one. It doesn't normally snow in Maryland this early. Like, it doesn't snow hard if it does snow. We get snow in Maryland more towards February time. So hold on, let me adjust you guys a little bit. So when that happened, we got a little bit of snow one day, and we were in school. So me and Jake are in the same class together, and I was like, yo, we should go out and get, like, some lunch or some shit, because I'm not trying to eat lunch here, because it's, like, literally 10 in the morning, so I wasn't trying to eat lunch there. So we got out at around 12 o'clock. I think we actually did get out at 12, and we ended up we had to go to Walmart, his house, his house, Walmart. And by this time, it was already snow on the ground. It wasn't too bad. By the time I went to his house in Walmart, it wasn't too bad. But the snow was picking up. So I went to Doba. Doba is a place, like a Mexican place, kind of like Chipotle, if you guys don't know. But yeah, so we went to Doba, and it was fine, and we ate, and it was all good. And then I look outside, and it is just completely blizzard-like conditions. I was like, fuck, like, bro, I need to get you home. Like, I'm going to have to hurry up. So on our way there, we're driving. The roads are super slippery. Keep in mind, all the hills are like super steep when we're going down, and it's like super slippery. Like my car is not 4-wheel drive. It is a 2-wheel drive. It's front wheel, I believe. So the back's slipping out the whole time on the way there, and his house is on back roads. So that's a big problem because they don't normally get to back roads here very quickly. They usually take their time. And they do all the major roads first, which kind of sucks because I was literally, when I say slipping out the whole time, literally sliding everywhere. And as soon as we hit those back roads, it got 10 times worse. Like, there was like a solid like ice layer, and then like at least an inch or two of snow above that. So it was like, it was the worst driving experience of my life. I've never drove in snow before like that. It's my first year of having my license. So I've never, ever been in a situation like that, and I've never drove in any situation like that. So, like, we're sliding. When I say sliding, I mean sliding, like, into other lanes and shit, and just, there's still oncoming traffic as we're in the other lanes, and I'm trying to get over, and it literally felt like somebody, like the Hulk, was just on the other side of my car, and when I would try to turn, it would just start pushing the back end towards the woods area, which is downhill in the woods. So if I would have, like, kept trying for that and went into the woods area, we might have flipped over. Who knows what could have happened. So, like, to get into his neighborhood, it's down and then a stop, and then it's a turn right and go uphill. So he's like, you're going to need a lot of speed, like a decent amount of speed to get up this hill, because I've seen people get stuck before. So I go to slow down to make the turn. I may be going, like, 3 miles per hour, and I just feel the car start, like, slipping out again, and I was like, shit, we're not going to make the turn. And next thing I know, we start completely slipping, completely past the stop sign. Dude in front of us turned just at the last second before we would have tail-ended him. We could have gotten in an accident. I ended up going into somebody's front yard, and we were there for a second, and I was like, bro, what the hell? Like, what do I do? So, like, I try to turn around the best I can. We're still slipping. Trying to get up this hill, we're still slipping. We're on the other side of the road, and there's more traffic coming towards us. Like, they couldn't slow down if they tried, and I can't get in the other lane, so I don't really know what to do. I try to come back, and we ended up sliding into some other dude's yard as well, and the cars that were coming downhill had to actually get into the other lane and go around us. So basically, it was the worst driving experience. By the way, the guy that was in front of us, he had a four-wheel drive car, and he didn't even make it up the hill. There's no chance that my car would have done and made it up that hill. So basically, I pulled in some dude's driveway, and his driveway kind of slopes backwards, and then there's the road, and there's the woods area that goes down into like a huge like creek area, like stream and a river or something. So my car's in park, and I'm sitting there, and I called my mom. I was like, what should I do? She's like, you need to drop him off and come home. I was like, that's not possible. You don't understand what the weather is like right now. Like, you don't understand that this car's not going to make it. So she's getting all mad at me because I shouldn't have even been out when it was snowing like this. And I know that's completely my fault. I mean, it was so dumb for me to try to do that. But I did it, and honestly, I'm winging it at this point. So Jake's mom has a four-wheel drive car. So Jake was like, I'll call my mom. She can come pick us up. We can wait it out, see if they can clean up the roads. So basically, I had to find a spot where I wasn't going to be in the way, because if those people wanted to get out of the driveway, there's no chance I could have just parked my car there. So I had to drive up another hill, which was terrifying, still slipping out, somehow made it up the hill, made a right turn, and then next thing I know, a male guy comes up next to us, and I'm parked in a spot where, like, no, it's not in the way. Male guy comes up to us, he's jamming out to some, like, heavy metal or something. He pulls up, he's like, hey, guys, be careful out here, you know? It's pretty slippery. I was like, yeah, I know, I'm parked right here, I'm gonna get picked up by someone, we're gonna come back later. He's like, alright, stay safe. Next thing I know, this dude pulls up maybe a couple, like 50 yards, and next thing I know, I just see him start fishtailing out, and then start going. Like, the weather was so bad, so my dad had to come from Baltimore. We got picked up at like around 3 o'clock, and I had work at 6, I think, 5 o'clock I had work, and Jake's mom came and picked us up at like 2 or 3, and I ended up having to stay at his house for like 3 hours, and I ended up being late to my shift at work because they finally cleared the roads out enough that I could drive home, but it still was awful, and like even my neighborhood wasn't even like very well done. So like honestly, the preparation in Maryland for that was not good. Like the Weather Channel was only calling for like a light dusting or like an inch of snow, nothing else than that. Like wasn't anything major. It was like honestly pretty major. Like all across the news you were hearing a bunch of accidents, and it was just bad. So that's the time that I almost died. Hopefully I don't make another one of these videos anytime soon, or anytime at all, because I'm not trying to almost die again. Like that was actually scary. But let me know if you guys have ever been in a situation like that where you just don't think anything's gonna go positive out of it, where it's just completely literally downhill and it's just not gonna be bright for you. It's not gonna turn out well, because that was honestly the worst situation I've been in a while. But yeah, guys, leave a like if you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to hit 300 subscribers soon, almost at 270. I believe I'm at 269. So if we're only what 31 subscribers away. Please go subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on my post notifications so you are notified every single time that I upload a video. I'm going to be uploading 365 days out of this year. So, yeah, be tuned for that. If you want to see more videos like this, just stories of me just one-on-one talking with you guys, I'll bring those to you. But anyways, guys, that has been it. I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's video. It's been Noah or Ark. I'll see you guys all later. Peace out.
I seen a lot of shit I shouldn't have, but never forgot it though. Brothers on the corner selling crack like it was not a though. Walk inside my kitchen, baking soda all up on the floor. Police banging on the door.